So the first thing I'm going to do is string on a couple of these necklace pearls, the ones that are going to be along the necklace, and I'm going to knot them in place. Okay, so let's take the first one. Actually, I'm going to tie a knot in the center of the necklace, about halfway. It doesn't have to be exact. And I'm going to do a surgeon style knot here, like this. Okay, and we kind of want it in the center, but not exactly centered. And to do a knot, surgeon style knot that kind of crosses over itself, you can push this first loop that you made over the second loop that we made there and pull tight. So you see how it has this little X shape here? Okay, like that. So that is our surgeon style knot. And it is sort of centered on our leather. Okay, then we're going to string on our first pearl here, like this, and I'm going to do a second surgeon knot to hold it in place. Okay, so we're doing kind of an overhand knot, but instead of going through only one time, we're going to go through that loop 2 times. Then I'm going to pull tight and try to sock it right up against that pearl. Just like this. Then I'm going to string on my second pearl. And I'm not going to tie a knot here. What I'm going to do is get my 2 fringe pieces of leather and half hitch them next to that pearl. Half hitch is like a luggage tag knot, so I folded my leather in half, just about, and I fed the tails through the bent portion. So it's kind of just hooked around the necklace leather. Okay, so do that again, fold it in half, go under and poke the tails through, and then you can pull tight, just like this. So this is what it looks like from the front side, and this can be the back side. Okay, and then we can put the third pearl that's going to be on the necklace, and we're going to sandwich all of that in place, just like this. Okay, so you're getting kind of an asymmetrical look here to your necklace. So there's 2 pearls on one side, there's 1 pearl on this side. Again, we're going to tie a surgeon knot to kind of hold that third pearl in place. So it's an overhand knot, but you loop through twice. Okay, and then we're going to pull the slack out of the knot, just like this. Okay, so this is the front portion of our necklace so far. And we can pull the slack out of our knots here. And now we're ready to do the fringe portion. If you want, you can decide what is the longest you want your fringe to be. Then we're going to put the lowest drop on first. Okay. And again, we're going to string just the pearl on there, and then we're going to do a surgeon style knot here. And for this one, I'm going to go pretty much the whole length of the fringe. So that's the longest part. And then I'm going to go and do my next part of the fringe, so a little bit higher. Okay, so I think maybe I want it to go here. Just pull the slack out of your knot, just like that. And then I'm going to do the next highest one, which will be like right here. All of this is eyeballing. There's not really measuring to be done. Okay. Okay, for my last one, I'm going to do it here. And now we're going to decide how long we want our necklace to be for the finished length, and then we're going to do a button and loop closure. Okay, right now Our length is about 24 inches. Okay, it's going to get shorter than that because we're going to tie some knots to tie the button and the loop. We can do the loop first. If I want it to be around 18 inches in length, then I can just sort of bend my thread here, or my leather here. And we're measuring from the center of the necklace to here. Okay. And then remember that the knot is going to eat up a little bit of the length of string, so we're going to just bend it, like say at 9.5 from the center, and we're going to tie an overhand knot for the loop of your button. So a lot of it is sort of adjusting the tightness of your knot. And you can see now it's at about 9 inches here from the center, so that's going to be an 18-inch necklace. Okay, and for the second side, I'm going to kind of measure about a little less than 9 inches away from the center, and we're going to do a single overhand knot here. This is just to hold the button in place, the pearl. Okay, and again, this is, you're going to just adjust how long you want your necklace to be by adjusting where these knots and this loop is away from the center. String on your button once you decide that that's where you want it to be. And then we're going to tie a second knot to keep that in place. It doesn't have to be a surgeon knot, it just has to be a simple overhand knot, just to hold your pearl in place. Okay, so this is a simple button style closure. And then once you pull it as tight as you want, we can use a scissors or a cutter to cut away any extra leather you might have. Okay, and test your closure too, to make sure that it goes on easily. And there we have it, our fringe, pearl, and leather necklace.